All right, so let me see. All right, so I'm going to be checking. So hello, everyone. This is Alejandra Gomez with creatingwithali.com. And just give me 1 second, as always. I just need to make sure that I am live on my group, or not on the group, but on my page. Because I'm doing this through Zoom so that I can do both things. Okay, and I think I am live. Okay, perfect. Hi, Marianne, I see you. Hi, Don. All right, hi, hola, gordita. So anyway, so thank you so much for being here. Ooh, this part is always super nerve-wracking every single time because I never know when I am using the Zoom that I am live. So anyways, it seems I am live. I can see the comments, so thank you. And so anyway, so today I'm going to be sharing with you 3 cards using the Kangaroo and Company, and here it is, the stamp set. I definitely love this little kangaroo. Oh, here. And it has the 2 baby ones that I definitely love, but I'm going to be using the one with the letter mainly because I think that it's an easy way to make cards, and I'm going to be combining it with the die set, which I don't know what I did with the die set now that I think about this. So I hate when I do this, but every single time I go live, it's like I'm not prepared. You know what I'm saying? Like it seems like I'm always losing something. So we'll see. But the die set actually cuts out. Oh, here it is. But the die set also cut out, and I'll show here what I mean. But this one actually cuts out. Oh, I'm out of focus here. Yeah, that one. Oh, again here. Is the one that cuts the little pouch on the kangaroo. So definitely want to be sharing that with you. Now I'm going to be combining these with the snail mail suite because I feel like it will go really well since I'm using the little letter for the kangaroo. And then before I rotate everything, or before I transition, I want to share with you that I am still taking so I'm still on the registration phase of the card class that features the paper blooms. So if you don't know which one it is, I'm showing it right now. So there's still time to join to get the make and take kit. The tutorial for this one is already at my store. You can go at creatingwithali.com/shop. You can get access to purchase and get access to the tutorial here. But so anyway, it is 6 cards. It includes the snail mail twine combo pack, which we're going to be using again today. And it also has the gold glimmer enamel dots, which by the way are on the retiring list. So sad, right? Because I really like them a lot, especially for the centers of the flowers. I think that that's really great. And if you don't know which ones I'm talking about, it is this one. I love that it has 4 different sizes. And so definitely I'm going to be missing those a lot. So anyway, so let me start transitioning, and then we go to show you the cards that I have for you. So hold on for a second. Let's just get going. Let's see. All right. So this one should be okay. Let me turn on the lights to take a little bit of that shadow away. All right, so let me just make sure. But anyway, so let me know from where you're watching. Always enjoy reading all your comments and where you're from. Okay, so alrighty. So the one thing that I'm going to be using is the cinnamon cider. Cardstock. And I'll be very honest, this particular color, not my favorite, to be honest, not the one that I love the most. However, I felt that with the kangaroos, it just looks really, really nice. So definitely want to be using this one for sure. And I'm going to be showing you how to do this really easy. So that if you want to be making multiples of this card, you can do very easy, not a lot of coloring. Now you could do this also with your whisper white or your basic white, and you can color them, but for the sake of this video I'm going to be using this card because I think that when you use this one you're going to see how easy and how quickly you can make several of them. So as usual, we're gonna be using the, what is this? The Memento, because I'm gonna be just doing some highlights with the stamping blends. And so you definitely wanna be using Memento when you're using the blends. Now, if I were doing multiples, I'll be honest, I would probably just stamp as many on this piece of paper. But for right now, I know I'm gonna be using 3. So let's just go ahead and stamp this. And as always, I try to use, show you how to do the main element of the card, and then, and see, I'm doing it this way so that I can save paper and I can fit more. But I'm showing you how to do the main element, because this is the one that is going to be embellishing all our cards. And that way we just focus on the design. And as always, you know, I love using sketches. So this is what I'm going to be doing with this one, but we need to be making our embellishments for the cards. And that's honestly how I'll always start making my cards. I usually do like the main focal point, and then I start putting it together with the other elements with the sketch. So hopefully that makes sense. All right, so once you have that, the first thing we're going to be doing, I'm going to move this one here, is we're going to go ahead and bring the cinnamon cider. And I have the dark one and the light shade. And so the dark one, I'm just going to be using it to color its nose, because it's the darker. And then I'm going to be using the light one for the highlights. But before I forget that, let me bring also the Glittery Flamingo. Give me 1 second. Like I said, I always forget one of them. And this time it was the Glittery Flamingo, because usually when I am coloring, yeah, like Glittery Flamingo, usually when I am coloring critters, I like to put cheeks. And so let's just do some cheeks. And right now it's going to look a little bit funny, but when it dries, you're going to see that that light pink shows up really, really light. Now, as far as the highlights, we're going to be using now the light, and we're going to go ahead and do a little bit here, a little bit here. I like to do the areas where I feel there's going to be some light in a way. So I'm going to go ahead and do this section, and then that one. And then here, there's a little bit of shadow in my mind. Here. And then we go ahead here. And like I said, I'm just highlighting this little guy. So that's how it's gonna look. And we're gonna be doing that on all 3 of them, because this is, like I said, the main element of my cards tonight. And so let's just, actually I feel like it would, well, yeah, let's do a little bit here. And you're gonna see that as it dries, the color is not gonna look as dark. Right now it kind of looks kind of funny, but you're gonna see how cute this look. There we go. All right, nope, I have the little tail, and then this one as well. And so if you're gonna be doing multiples of these, definitely this is super easy, because you're not coloring a lot of it, you know? And you can see it's only the highlights here. So there we go. There we go. So that's all we're gonna be doing to this kangaroo. And then we're gonna be die cutting it. Before I do that, let's also do the envelopes. So I'm gonna bring again. Oh, and I don't have the stamp set mounted, so give me 1 second here. I'm gonna bring the envelope. Alrighty. And so I'm gonna go ahead and stamp the envelope. Can I fit another one? Yes, I can fit another one. And you can see this is just a scrap that I have of the basic white. And there we go. And then I'm gonna go ahead and use the Cherry Cobbler Light to color the little heart on the envelope. And then we're gonna die cut everything here in a second, so. All right. And like I said, if you were to do a lot of them, I would just probably do like another one here and 2 more there. So out of one sheet, you get like 6 of them. And that way you really quickly can make a lot of them. Now, where is the die set? Here. I'm like, all right, so we're gonna be needing this one and this one. So let's go ahead and bring the cutting machine. All righty. All right, let's cut. Oh, let's cut first this. And like I said, this one is going to be cutting the little pouch, this link, and the little pouch, so that something can go inside the pouch of the kangaroo. Alrighty. There we go. All right, we're going to be cutting this 3 times. Oh my gosh. Give me 1 second here. Oh my goodness gracious. Hold on for a second, because my machine, the little arm, hold on. The little arm fall up. I guess I didn't. Let's just bring the other one, the older one. All right, because I'm not going to be fixing right now the other one, but I don't want to be losing these things from my other one. Like the arm pull off. That's weird. I guess I didn't tighten it up when I put it together, but here's one. And we're going to be doing the same on this. Alrighty. Okay, here is another one. And then we're going to be doing the last one. And then we can just focus on the layouts of the cars, which I know you're going to love. All right, so we have this one. All right, and then let's cut the envelopes. First the die. And so we're going to go ahead and line it up. All right. And same thing, we're going to be doing this for all 3. And then we're going to have these pieces already done. Oh my gosh, this is moving. Okay, and so let's do the last one. And we are gonna be almost done here. Oh, this one is moving. If you sometimes have this issue where it is moving, just move the paper until the in a different position. That kind of helps to the die. There we go. And here we go. So we have them all. This one here, so I don't lose it. Let me move this one away. And so now you can see this little guy has now a little pouch here where you can put the envelope. And this is how I wanted to put it. Let me just move out the dice for a second because I feel like I'm really losing stuff here. So now as far as the cards go, so we're gonna go ahead and bring the first one. So here is the first card we're going to be doing. And so for this one, I have a piece of real red. And this one is 8.5 by 5.5. We're going to fold it in half as usual. Then I have a piece of that snail mail designer series paper that I mentioned at the beginning. And this one is 5 by 3 1/4. So we have that one. And then this one is also 5, and I think it's 2.5. Let me see. Yeah, by 2.5. So this one will go like so. I also have a piece, and this one actually comes from the well suited design series paper, I believe it is. And this one is 2 inches by 1 3/4. A piece of the Blushing Bride, and this one is 2 1/4 by 4 1/4. So this one will go like so. And then a piece of basic white that is 2 by 2.5. All right, so this one will go like so. And then I'm gonna have here, this is like a little banner that I'm gonna be adding. And this one is 3/4 of an inch by 4 1/4. And we'll go somewhere there. Now for this one, I want to use the sentiment that says just hoping, hoping by just to say hi. I thought that this was really cute and we can use it for any occasion. Like a just because of friendship card. So I want to have that one there. And then I want to have my little guy here. So that's how this card is going to look. So I think it's going to look really cute. Don't you think? Now, as far as putting this guy together, I'm just going to go ahead and actually, no, let's bring this one. And we're going to go ahead and put this one like right there. The other thing I'm going to be doing at the end is I'm going to be adding a little bit of the Wink of a Stella to that heart. And actually, I probably could be doing already that. I don't see why waiting. Used to make it even nicer. All right, so now let's go ahead. Now for this one, I also want to, let me just bring it here for a second. Well, no, I need it here. This one goes all the way to the top. I just need to see where I want to have the heart because I also have a heart, and I'm gonna be using the real red, and so this one will go somewhere here, right? And so I want to be adding like hearts. So I think I can add like 3 of them here and maybe 2 here, right? So let's just bring our what is this called? The Pierce mat. And let's just go ahead and I feel like, wow. Well, I still need it. So let me just bring it here because I do need to see where to stamp it in a way, right? Just for proportion here. So like I want 1 here, right? Okay, that gives me And then I want like another here. There we go. There we go. Like I know it's gonna be here. So I might need another one like this way. Let me see. And I need another one like somewhere here. Right? Yeah, I think that will look nice. And then I can add more of the little ones that we have. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it that way. Now I want to color those. I think it will be nice if I color. I want to go, yeah, I think they look nice. And again, this is the Sherry Cobbler, the light shade. There we go. Yep. And then I can add the other ones too. All right, so let's go ahead. Now for this one though, I want to emboss it as well. So I know I couldn't emboss this one before because I want to add those little hearts. So let's just bring the embossing folder for that one. Oh, I don't know if this will fit. Does that fit? Probably. We'll see. We'll see. Goodness gracious. All right, so. And I'm using the tasteful textile. And look at that. It adds a really nice texture to the cardstock. So I think it will add up really nice. Now for this one, like I said, I want to have, well, let's just glue everything before I do that one, because I also want to see where do I want to put it. So, all right. So let's go ahead. I just thought that this would go really well with this guy handling an envelope, right? So let's go ahead and glue this one down. And then I'm going to go ahead and add this one. I've been making so many of these cards. I don't know what it is, but I am in love with that little kangaroo. And so I'll show you at the end a few other cards that I've made with this set, because I'm sure you're gonna love it. And so let's go ahead and add this one to the bottom. And then we're gonna be adding this one right here. There we go. And so this one will go like right here. So let's go ahead and like I said, the hardest part in a way was making those kangaroos, and you saw it was not really that hard because the rest is just playing with the sketches and the layout of the card. So definitely, like I said, it's really fun if you have several of these made, so that you can, yeah, you can just play with the different elements. So now for this one, let's just see. I want to have that little kangaroo here, but I want to, let me just move this one. This is what I want to check where I need it to be stamping. So now for this one, I want to use the, like I said, the sentiment, and I want it to be somewhere here. So I need to leave, yeah, a little bit of a space there. There we go. Now I know. It's kind of weird. I'm not really seeing any comments, which that's weird. I can only see who is watching, but I don't really see comments. That is driving me nuts, I'll be honest, because I don't know if you have any questions. We'll see. I don't know. Facebook sometimes it's a little bit I don't know, weird. Because sometimes I can see everything, some others I cannot. And today is one of those where I can only see who is watching, but not really comment. So if you have any questions, by all means, I'll go back on the once we're done and I'll reply you. But please know I'm not really able to see your questions. I can only see that you are watching, which I think is weird, right? But anyway, so we're going to be adding this one right here, right? And let's see. And again, I just need to make sure I know where to add it. Because the other thing that I am kind of looking is how tall, right? I don't want the ears of the kangaroo kind of go out. Then I also want to, if I can, I also want to have him like on the same, oh, there's like a little, yeah, like on the same, like the feet going to that area as well, in a way. All right, so it seems like that should be a good one. So it's almost at the edge, right? Maybe a little bit up, but it's almost at this edge. So that's my reference for gluing this down. So try to look for things or ways to see where you need to be gluing down to things. And you know what? This one, I want it to be a line here. Maybe there. And then I'm going to be having this little guy with dimensionals. Where are the dimensionals? Like I have them here. I know they were here. Like I know I have them here. Ooh. Okay, so now let's add. And yes, I tend to add a lot of dimensionals. That's like, I don't know. I don't even remember that I used to be that way, but it's been like maybe a couple of years that I've been more obsessed with putting dimensionals everywhere. I don't know. And then I need my scissors. Where are the scissors? Here. I'm going to be adding like one here, one on the tail. And then I'm going to be adding like one here, one there. And then two of these ones in the ears. There we go. All right. Yeah, right now I have way too many things in my desk. I need to definitely clean it. I think I'm going to be using this weekend for that. Definitely need to do some cleaning on my desk. I have too many things right now going on here. Oh. So anyway, here we go. We're going to go ahead and add this little guy here. And like I said, I want to be adding some of these hearts. And I have also the twine. So I also think a twine will be really nice. And I don't know if I want the blushing bright or the basic white. I think basic white will look nicer, right? It will pop up better, maybe. And then the other thing is, I don't know if I want it double or just single. So I know it's like today, I don't know if I want one or the other. So we'll see. Definitely a little one. Yeah, like I feel this one looks nice, right? Oh, maybe here, so it pops better. If I put it here, it's so white, but I put it here, it looks nicer. So I'm gonna go with this. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and add this one like right there. And then, oh, what did I do with the, oh, here, I was like, what do I do with all my little things? Like, what? Okay, so now for this one, I'm gonna be adding that with the glue dots. There we go. And then for this ones, we're gonna be using the hearts from the Resin Hearts embellishments, which I think they will go really great here. Now, one thing to know, and I wanted to share this with you, is that I've used I was a little freaking out because you can see that I'm using a lot more of the reds than the whites. And so I decided I could still have more of the reds if I color them. And this is the dark of the, what is this color? Sherry Cobbler. And they look really nice. I mean, if you color them. So if you want them a little bit darker, you can wait until they're dry and then give them another hand. But honestly, I felt like they look really, really well when you color them, because I feel like I've been using them a lot of the reds, but not so much of the white. So I've been coloring them just so that it kind of gets even, because I don't know what it is, but it kind of bugs me that I have one side even full and the other one's almost empty. So anyway, so let's just go ahead and add a few of those. And I can, let's see, how is this one? You can put this one like right here, right? And maybe, no, I think I'm gonna leave it another one. I was thinking, well, maybe I can put another one that right there. Like right here. There we go. Yeah, it kind of looks nice. So there you have it. So here is the first card. What do you think, huh? I like it a lot, and I definitely like that it adds a little bit of that. What am I saying here? Like that mention of this. And if you remember, I added a little bit of Wink of a Stella, which I don't know that you can see it, but there's a little bit of Wink of a Stella here. So anyway, so this is card number 1. So now let's go with card number 2. And like I said, I shared with you 2 other cards that I've been making with this, because like I said, I've been making lots of these cards. Here's the next one that I was thinking. Now, this one, it's on, I have my card base on the long side. So this one is 11 by 4 1/4. And I usually like to score when I'm doing these sides. I feel like it gets better on the fold. And I would score it at 5 1/2 and 5.5. Now, for this one, I have a piece that is blushing bright, and this one is 4 by 5 1/4. Yeah, 4 by 5 1/4. And I already die cut a circle using the Stitch Shapes dies, which, by the way, these are on the retiring list. And if you know me, you know I love this one, and it's retiring. So definitely, I feel like this particular die set, it's like a staple, at least for me. So I don't know what I'm gonna be doing once it's not with us, because honestly, I feel like I use it all the time. And so this one, if you don't know which one it is, it has the circles, the ovals, as well as the squares. And oh my goodness, I use this one all the time. So definitely, if you don't have it, make sure you grab it before it's gone, because yeah, you need this one for almost all your cards for sure. Now, as far as the Whisper White or Basic White, this one is 1/8 of an inch smaller. So this one is 3 7/8 by 5 1/8, and it's gonna go right here. And then I cut the same snail paper using this time the ornate dies. Is that right? Hold on, let me see. This one is called the ornate layers dies. And I use this rectangle. So I cut out 3 of them, as you can see, that are going to go like so. And then I was thinking of putting the circle here, and let's just lay out one of our guys. How about that? We're going to go ahead and let's just go ahead and add the adhesive already, so it's ready to go. There we go. And so I'm thinking of having him like that and then have the sentiment here. See? So like I said, once you have the embellishment, everything else is just goes really fast and super easy. But that's what I was picturing with this one. So let's go ahead and at least glue everything else. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put this one like so. And then we're gonna be gluing this one inside. Oh. Oh. We're gonna put it like right on the center. All right, and then let's see. This one I'd like to kind of line them up first. Yeah, I think like that way will look nice. It seems like it's even. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do first this one. And then line up the rest. You might want to be careful with the direction of your paper, if you have any direction. Like in my case, I do have the hearts, so I would make sure I'm not putting them this way, right? So okay. Oh. Yeah. So that look good. And then I'm going to be adding this one here. Now let's just stamp our sentiment. And I'm using early espresso. I don't know if I said that in the previous one. I'm using early espresso for the sentiment. So I'm going to go ahead and put this one here, have that one right there, and then have this one like right here, right? So I just need to punch out the ends as well. And on this one, I feel like I want to, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna be adding the dimensionals on the whole thing, you know? So let's just put him here for a second, just so that I know exactly where. That way, yeah, looks nice. And then I can add all the dimensionals there. So let's just add the dimensionals, which what do I do here? I'm like, what do I do with them? They're right here. Okay. And then the dimensionals here. The one in itself. And yes, I know I put a lot of dimensionals. There we go. Oh, before I do that, I need to put this one like right here. Let me see. Yep, that's enough. Yep. Go ahead and add it like right here. And so now let's go ahead and add this little guy. I really like this kangaroo, definitely. It looks really cute. And like I said, I think like you can make them really quick and easy. And like I said, you could also color them with dimensionals. I just thought this will be faster and easier, right? And they still look really cute. See, I'm gonna be adding him like right here. Okay, same thing as with the other one. We're gonna go ahead and add the heart. What am I saying? The wink of a star on the heart of the letter. Now, one thing I need to make sure you know is that whenever you're doing the red, try to clean it. I've noticed that even though these are blends, the wink of a star does pick up some of those red shades. And I don't know why, because it's alcohol, but not this one. So I don't know. So anyway, and then the last thing, of course, we're going to be doing again, one of those little bows. And I think this time it will look nicer if we do one with the blushing bright. So we're going to go ahead and do a double bow again. Let's see. Let me do this again. I feel like I left it. There we go. Yeah. All right, so let's cut it. And we're gonna have that one like right here. Okay, where is the glue dot? Here we go. We're gonna hide it. And then if you want, we can add some of the, and this one, I think it will be nice to add some of the white hearts, right? Like maybe have a few here. Or maybe the red ones. Well, okay. Never mind, let's see. Yeah, I feel like maybe the red ones. So let's just pull them out. Yeah, I feel like the red one. See, I'm always picking the reds. Even though I thought the white will look nicer, I end up with the red one. Oh yeah, I don't know, it pops up better. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put the red ones. Like that. There we go. Oh, I don't like that one. Let me move it. Let's see, do I like it better that way? I don't know. Or maybe here. Yeah, maybe that way. Yeah, a little bit more separated. So anyway, so here is the second card. So you have card number 1 and then card number 2. I definitely love how they're looking, seriously. All right, so let's go with card number 3, and card number 3 is going to be as easy as well. So let me just bring this one. And so very similar. Like I said, I'm always playing with, let me just do the sentiment since I already have this part here. I always like playing with the layout because that always make it so easy, right? At least I feel like that's an easy way to make your cards. And so this one is almost it's using almost the kind of like the same layout in a way. It's changing a little bit, but just play it with the different patterns. So in this case, again, I have a circle from the Stitches framelits. I already have a bow here. This one is, let's see, this one is 2 1/4 by 3 3/4. And then this piece is 1 3/4 inch by 5. Then I have this section, and this one is 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. And again, I already have this one pre-embossed with the tasteful textile. This is where the circle came from. This is Blushing Bride, and it is 4 by 5 1/4. And then I have again the real red, and this one is 11 by 5 by 4 1/4. And like I mentioned, whenever I do the long size of the cardstock, I like to score in the middle. So in this case, it's 5 1/2. It just makes it easy when I am using my bone folder. It's just, I get a better fold. All right. Oh, and then this is scrap. Yeah, it's just 3/4 inch by 2. Yeah, by 2. All right, so same as with the other one, we're gonna go ahead and punch out the banner end. So there we go. And then we're gonna be doing the same on this one. So I'm using the tailor tack punch to cut out the banner. Like I said, I love the tailor tack punch for all the banners. I feel like it makes it very easy. And so let's just go ahead and do this card. And see how assembling just becomes so much easier when you just have those little kangaroos. Like I said, you can be playing with even more sketches because like I said, for a half of a sheet of that cinnamon cider cardstock, you can make, I think you can make about 6 of those kangaroos. So from a sheet of paper, you can have 12 of them, and then just make different cards for it. So definitely, I felt like that was the way to go. And like I said, I'll be honest, that color is not my favorite, but for the kangaroos, I think it's like the perfect color, right? So let's just go ahead and glue this one here. And again, I'm sorry, I'm not being able to see any of your comments tonight. I don't know what is the deal with Facebook, but oh well. But like I said, if you have any questions, let me know. I'll go back after I am done with the live. I'll go back and answer any of your questions. And I apologize, but I don't know why I cannot really see any of the comments at this point. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and glue this one here. And then I'm gonna put this one like right there. Okay, and then let's put together again that kangaroo. The same as the other ones. Just gonna put this one in the little pouch. Okay, and I like, let's just put this first just to see how it looks. I like to always see how kind of comes together, right? So I'm thinking about that. Have that one. Yeah, see, looks nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue this one the same way I did on the other one. I thought that was really good for placement. That way I had it exactly where I want it. There you go. And then we're gonna go ahead and put this one like right here. Yeah, it looks nice that way. Yeah. So let's just put here this one. So like somewhere here. And then let's add the dimensionals on these. And if you're just joining me, I want to know how the kangaroo was made. I did that at the very beginning of this video, so you can watch the replay to see how I made the kangaroo. Super easy. So there we go. I'm gonna be cutting one for the tail, one for the feet, and then the ears. Oh, that one. Oh, can I feed one of those? I think I can. Yep. There we go. Oh, there's one area here. There we go. Okay. Just love that dimensionals. I love how it really adds a lot to the card. It's like, I don't know. Just love it. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and add this one like right here. And then we're gonna be adding that little bow here. How about that? Looks nice, no? I feel like I need to cut a little bit, just trim it a little bit from the end. We're gonna be using a glue dot again. Where's the glue dot? There we go. Yep. And then of course we're going to be adding, and I think like this time I only want to be putting like 2 of them, and I'm not going to even go with the whites because clearly I just love red hearts. So she's going to go with, there we go. Really nice. So here we have it. Let me just take all this trash out of the way. Okay, so let's just bring all the cards. So here we have the card number 1, 2, and 3, and you can see how nice they all look. Very easy, different layouts, same product. The only thing that I did add was on this one, the design paper from the Well Suited, which is the one that is all about guys, to make the suits and whatnot. So this is the only piece, but for the rest, everything is using the snail mail collection. Now, as I said, I want to share with you 2 other cards. So let me just put it out of the envelope. So I have this one, which looks very similar, right? See that? Again, different layouts, right? And then I have another one, which is the same as that one, but just change the pattern. So let me just show you that one. Let me just show that one. See that? It's the same, but I changed the patterns on this one. The cardstock and this one is the, what is this color? Blushing Bright, right? But it's the same. So again, you can be playing when you have those, what am I trying to say? When you have those kangaroos already done, you can be playing with the different layouts. I probably should put it this way. I feel like that way you can see them all. So what do you think? Which one is your favorite? I definitely like a lot this one. I don't know. The layout calls a lot. And And so anyway, I've already posted a blog post about this one. This one was a sketch challenge. And you know, I love sketches, so definitely I need to play with that one. But now one thing for this one is the die cut that I use for this one is the rectangle dies, the rectangle stitch dies. And like I said, on this one, it was the ornate, what did I say? It was the ornate layers dies, which is this one. So different. This is a little bit shorter and a little bit fatter, and this one is skinnier and longer. So like I said, play with them. Let me know which one is your favorite. I always love hearing which one is your favorite card number. Which one was the 1, the 2, or the 3? The other thing, like I said, I'm still we still have the registration going on for the card class for the what is this called, for the paper balloons, which is this one. And again, you can go to my I'm gonna put them here so you can see them all. You can go to my store at creatingwithali.com/shop if you want to get the tutorial only. But if you want to get the link for to register to get the make and take kit, then please email me at ali@creatingwithali.com, or you can sign up for my mailing letter, and I put it in the description of this video. Just make sure you're on that email list. That way I'll send you the registration link for you to get into that class. So anyway, so thank you so much. I'll see you next Thursday. I'm so sorry I couldn't see all your comments. I'm going to go back once I finish the live, and I'll answer any questions you might have had, because again, I couldn't see any of the comments. I can see who is watching, but I have no clue if there's any comments. So anyway, so thank you so much, and I'll see you next week. All right, bye for now. Oh my